I am in the middle of cooking a bunch of random things and doing dishes, and I thought, you know, this is just the best time to start a what I eat in a day vlog. I'm currently roasting some carrots right now, just roast them whole like this. Today is Monday night. It's technically like my Sunday night. Today I'm just taking advantage of the fact that the kitchen is not in use by anybody. Nobody else is around and I have nothing to do right now to like batch prep things, meal prep things that I ideally like to do every week or every 2 weeks or so to make life easier for me throughout the week. But I thought I'd just show you what exactly I'm doing. By the way, if you are new here, hello, hi, my name is Amanda. I'm a registered dietitian and I am also vegan and I'm a human being. But anyway, I do a lot of videos on lifestyle, health and wellness, also like yoga. I am a yoga teacher as well. If you're interested in that stuff, sorry if you guys are familiar with this, but the new people, they gotta know. If you like any of these topics and you're interested in that, make sure you press the like button and subscribe and just join this little community that we got going on. If you just happen to click on this, thanks for being here and for watching this far. Like, why are you still watching? So right now I have some romaine lettuce that is prepped already because I had some for dinner. And I also have sliced mushrooms that I had already sauteed. And, ooh, my beans they're done. So I make a batch of black beans, or just whatever beans I have every so often. All right, that took forever to shush. A little background story on batch prepping sauces. I really love my Buddha bowls, or I don't know, just eat it bowls, or like whatever people nowadays want to call them. But you know, just the bowls with a lot of random stuff in it, and then you just throw on a sauce and avocado and then you're good to go. So I really like those, and I love, probably my favorite part of it is the sauce. So I like to have a sauce available for me every time. Sometimes it's just like avocado, nutritional yeast, and like ketchup. I don't know, I just put things together that feel good to me at that time. Sometimes I have like a teriyaki sauce available, but I love this sauce. It is gado-gado. It's for the Indonesian salad called gado-gado, and the recipe is actually, it's not a recipe. You know, I don't have time. The ingredients aren't bad, like there's no added oil or anything, just added hot water into it and then I mixed it all together. It's 2 of these boxes and it's ready to go. I don't have to get a bunch of ingredients and then make the sauce and then put it over my bowl, and it's like, oh, so much work. I'd rather just have a bunch of different sauces available for me. I don't think about when I'm gonna get hungry. So when I get hungry, I just wanna eat something right away, which is why I have a snack while I'm cooking, because I'm already hungry. So it's good to have things prepared ahead of time so I can just put it all together and then eat. These are the black beans all cooked up together. Super easy to make. Then I have these roasted carrots that are super easy to just chop up or put into a grain bowl or like a Nourish Buddha bowl, you know, whatever you guys call them. So with my super batch cooked ingredients, I just put together what I could. It's kind of like balanced-ish. Mushrooms here, the roasted carrots, and then the beans. For lunch tomorrow, I decided I wanted basically that, but with lettuce that we had. And then this, it's called guacatillo. It is courtesy of Cali Fuse. So with these, I have options. I can put it on greens and eat it with avocado if I want, tortilla, and maybe make a burrito with it. But you could do a lot even with things that are already put together like this. I also batch prepped some overnight bircha. Check out the description for details and the link. And I also mixed into the bircha 1 scoop of each kind of Vivo Life Magic latte mixes because it's such a good add-on. Plus there's adaptogenic mushrooms in it, either matcha, cacao, or turmeric. So all the links are in the description. And now everything goes into the fridge. Just got off work. I had the lunch that I showed you guys last night, and then I had an apple and almond butter. Oh my gosh, there's a Snickerdoodle almond butter that my coworker discovered, and I bought a jar off of her, and it was so good. I think I ate like a fourth a cup of it, and I was like licking the spoon. So good. Just got home, and then I started snacking on some cherries, and then I was like, oh shoot, I am really hungry. So now I'm gonna make some dinner. In a search for more snacks, I found this carrot and freaking miso tahini sauce that I made. That is my secret recipe right now. And this is like a whole big roasted carrot too. All right, so this is the setup. We got the soup, we got some bread, got the avocado, everything but the bagel seasoning, my special tahini miso sauce. By the way, I forgot that I ate a bunch of roasted carrots at lunch, so I definitely had enough vitamin A today. Beta carotene, I mean. Got some cherries over here, and some pico de gallo, and some arugula. Dietitian. A lot of you guys are very concerned, like you want to go down the nutrition / dietitian pathway, but you are vegan and you're scared that, you know, veganism isn't really supported by the medical community. Because I am vegan, I do subscribe to eating a plant-based diet, and I do advocate it on my social media platforms as the most sustainable way to prevent and reverse a lot of certain diseases that people tend to go through in this country. Remember that when people are in the hospital for acute conditions such as a heart attack, renal failure, or chest pains, or like respiratory failure, the hospital is a quick in and out type of thing. They go there for an acute condition that the doctors, the entire care team tries to take care of right then and there, and then those patients are sent home with aftercare instructions. While the patient is there, they are on dozens of medications usually. Sometimes if they have to go through a procedure, they're sedated, they're tired, maybe they've gone through hemodialysis, which is very, very taxing on the body, and patients are just tired and like not with it. So it would be very inappropriate for me to go in there and tell people to go vegan. It could be that a couple days ago they were walking around fine, living their normal life, and then another second they drop and they have to go to the hospital. To go from that drastic change from living a normal life to even being told that they have like some kind of disease is hard. But imagine somebody coming in and telling them that they need to be vegan right this moment. It's just not appropriate for me to do that. 90% of the patients aren't even open to hearing about changing their diet that much. Like they already don't want to eat the cardiac diet that's served to them at the hospital. They're already very unhappy with eating low sodium. So what I do when I go in there is I talk about their diet because I'm required to. Doctors want their patients to know about a specific diet before they discharge. Usually, I don't even have time to give them a meal plan with breakfast, lunch, and dinner because that's not the kind of dietitian that I am. I'm the kind that goes in there, make sure that they're getting the kind of diet that they need for their stay at that moment. Normally, we put patients on a diabetic diet because we need to make sure that their blood sugars are stable throughout the day so that we can treat the other things without glucose randomly spiking. And then we give them more information about what is a heart healthy diet. What is a low sodium diet? How can you implement that back home? I'll use the heart healthy diet as an example. I always emphasize eating more whole grains, eating more fiber foods, eating more fruits and vegetables, eating less saturated fat. And I tell them where saturated fat is mostly found in, eating less cholesterol containing foods, and I tell them what that's found in, eating less fried foods, oily foods, and trying to stick to whole processed foods. And then I go into the whole spiel about how eating a plant-based diet can actually improve their health conditions, has been shown to halt the progression of heart disease, has been shown to increase nitric oxide production in the blood, endothelial function in our blood vessels. It's been shown to strengthen our muscles. It's been shown to help people lose healthy weight that they need to lose, just increase overall energy and mood. I'm not saying this because I want people to save the animals. I'm saying this because I think it's within every patient's right to know what kind of path of healing they can go under. I tell them that they do have these medications, but if they include healthy eating and lifestyle modifications, then their life could be a little bit easier. And I don't go into too much detail because one, we don't have enough time, and two, most of the time patients, they don't really remember what's going on or what they say because there's so much going on in their mind, like when am I gonna go home? Have I been gone from work for too long? Who's taking care of my pets? They're all thinking about that kind of stuff. So I just give them a piece of paper from the Vegetarian Nutrition Practice, Vegetarian Nutrition Practice Dietetic Group, or Dietetic Practice Group, talking about a plant-based diet, major diseases, the role, and I tell them, like, I'm not saying you have to go vegan or vegetarian overnight. I'm not even saying that you need to go vegan or vegetarian, so they'd be more open to looking into it. Meatless Mondays are a good way to start. Just decreasing your animal product intake would be in your best interest for your health. Recommend that you look at the resources that are listed on this paper and just give it another read through. If you have any more questions or if you want more information, make sure you ask your nurse before you go to talk to one of the dietitians. And yeah, that's basically it. So I know that in the future, if I'm able to see a patient, like follow up regularly, then I would definitely talk more about a plant-based diet, how to put that into their lifestyle. But for now, I don't have that kind of time. So this is what I can do, and also share this information with you guys through social media and YouTube. I feel like it's been really, really helpful for you viewers. I've gotten so many messages from you guys just saying how you've been inspired to share the plant-based message, or how you yourself have been inspired to eat more plant-based and make a difference in your life. So it really means a lot to me to hear that feedback from you guys. So I really encourage you to pass this. I'm handing you this baton right now. If you know this information, please spread it to somebody who can benefit from it and who it can really help, because the world could use it. Anyway, I'm closing this vlog video, what I eat in a day, off here. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you're having a wonderful morning, noon, day, or night wherever you are. I'll see you next time, and make sure you subscribe so you do see me next time. Bye.